How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and welcome back to the series of 5 things that I like and hate about the car that I've got at the moment. And that car in question is this Ford Fiesta in its ST-Line spec. I've had this car for a few days now, had it on the motorways, had it in London, had it on some country roads, and really got to know it over the last few days. So I thought I'd bring you this video with it being a car that people look at for their first cars or an upgrade from their first car. I thought this video could be influential and a bit informative to people who might be looking at getting one of these. So yeah, let's get started with the 5 things that I haven't enjoyed in the few days of having this car. So to be honest, the exterior of the car isn't bad at all for the most part. The one thing that I don't particularly like about this new Fiesta, and it is because it's the ST-Line, I think the rear end of it, I know it's against the curb here, but if you get a look at this rear end, it just looks a lot like the S-Max and the C-Max, I think it is. And I just don't think it is an ST-Line style rear of the car. It doesn't look too sporty or aggressive or have a nice stance to it. I just think overall it looks more like a family car from behind, and compared to the rest of the car, like the side skirts and the front of the car, it just doesn't look sporty. I know it has this diffuser on the bottom which attempts to make it look a bit sporty, and then it's got like one exhaust pipe, but yeah, overall the back of the car, I just don't think it suits the whole ST-Line and sporty sort of aspect to a Ford, and it just doesn't look to me like a Fiesta anymore, especially this angle. I think it does look more like a family car than it does a sporty hatchback. Coming on to the second thing, that is inside the car, which I haven't enjoyed, and I don't know if I've ever noticed this on another car before, but well, I don't think I have, and that is this sort of what looks like a brake light or a reflector on the inside of the door. I've never ever seen that on another car. After I've been in plenty of cars, I've never noticed another car have that. It's not only on the passenger side, it's also on the driver's side as well, and I don't understand it whatsoever. It's weird. It catches your eye when I'm driving as well, and I think it's just a really weirdly placed thing. I don't think it has any purpose whatsoever, because it comes to there, it doesn't light up. I don't know if it lights up at night, but I've not noticed it lighting up, and at the same time, why would I want a red light lighting up on the inside of the car at all? So that's the first thing that I didn't get on with and I didn't like about this. So the third part I'm gonna make to this that I don't really like at all is this behind the gear stick area. So you've got a wireless charger there, as you can see, which I do use, but that is going to be one of the other things I've hated about this car. It's just this space in general isn't very good. You've got a USB cable here to plug your phone in, and the phone goes there, but the wires all congregate around here, so when you're changing gear, the wire sometimes comes across and gets in the way. I just think that's poor to have a USB cable there. Why isn't this being flattened? Because you can't really see it, but that is a curved slanted edge. I feel like that could be more curved back, slanted there, and have the USB at the back so that it's not tangling up in the leather of the gear and clogging up some space. It's a very small thing to not like at the same time, but 90% of people will put their phone in the front of the car, down there, and if that's taking up a lot of room, you can't put anything else in there either. The fourth thing that I think needs possibly changing on this car in future facelifts is this centre bin. It's tiny. You open it up and it is quite deep. I can show you, it's a good hand deep, but the shape of it is just awful. You can't fit much in there. If you put your phone in there, it basically fills the whole space. Obviously you do have the USB connector in there for your phone, so you can't put your phone in there if you want to, which gets rid of the needing to put your phone there. But it is tiny, it's an awful position, it doesn't come very far across. That could come a lot further over and act like a much better armrest. But yeah, I don't like it at all. It's very cheap as well. Like, it's a really cheap bit of kit that you can see breaking in the future, and the overall space is just pretty pointless inside of there. You're probably better off not having it at all and just having an extended bin than you are having that. And coming back onto this wireless charger issue, so I've been driving the car through London, just small trips. I've been putting my phone there to charge, And as you can see, there's a tiny little light here that'll tell you if your phone's charging or not. But because this space, it's not very, it looks like it should hold your phone in place, but it doesn't. So when I've been driving around, my phone's been sliding, and this whole thing isn't a wireless charger, it's just this outline. So when I'm driving, my phone will not be charging, and this little light will start flashing, and it's really, really annoying. It's a horrible orange light. I don't know if I'll be able to get any lights similar, I suppose. So yeah, it's like this colour orange, and it flashes here, and it doesn't just flash slowly, it flashes really quickly. So it catches your eye, it catches your attention, and it doesn't stop until your phone goes back into charge. So you've got that as an issue, but you've also got the main issue of obviously the phone moving inside of there. Takes your phone off charge all the time. I had a low battery once and I didn't have my charging cable with us. Put my phone in there thinking, yeah, this will charge up and it'll be fine. Went to get out of the car, got on my phone was dead because it hadn't been charging. And yeah, it's just not a great place for it because of where it is. The phone does move side to side, side to side. And even when it does charge, you still have that horrible orange light there. They could have made it green or something if it was charging, just made it look a lot better. That's my flaw with that wireless charger. Throwing in one last thing that I haven't liked about the car is the storage it has. So you see this bin, it's absolutely tiny. Like, that is not wide at all. I can't even spread my hand in there. So if you carry bottles in the car, the only place you can put bottles is there. It's not awful. You've obviously got two and a little one in the middle. Got nowhere to put it there, but you do just lack the space for having somewhere to put your bottle. I have a Chili's bottle, massive bottle. You can't fit it in there. It looks like it has somewhere to fit a bottle. Like, I can't even tell you how small that is. You wouldn't get many things in there at all. So if you're with people who carry bottles or have anything on them that don't want to hold or don't want to put on the floor and they want to put in the storage bins are tiny. I know it's a small car, I know it's a hatchback, but you could easily open up this area and have that much longer, or you could even widen that, because when you're in the car it doesn't actually take much room up. It doesn't come past the door sill, so you could definitely open that up a little bit more. So yeah, that was a bit of a thrown in one there for you. Well, there you go. That is the 5 things that I haven't enjoyed about this Ford Fiesta ST-Line. Some of the things I really didn't like, and to be honest I did have a bit of a hatred towards them. But overall, it doesn't ruin the overall experience on the car. I still think it's a really, really nice car to have. Great little driver, and could be a very, very good first car if anyone was fortunate enough to have that experience. But like I said at the start, I'm going to make this video just to sort of give people an idea on 5 things that they might not like if they ever picked up the car. So it acts as a little bit of an informative video for everyone and gives you a bit of information on the car and some things that someone might not like. Obviously there's a lot of things I did like about the car, and I will release a video on that. And I'll probably do another little review comparing it to other cars in its sort of range. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a series on what the perfect first car might be. So here you are, this was the Ford Fiesta ST-Line and the 5 things that I hated about it in the few days that I had it. Cheers for watching, drop a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in another one.